Okay, that was a song off of a great but limited distribution LP by the Dayglow Abortions from Victoria, British Columbia, and we're lucky enough to have them here in the studio tonight. And they've been described as the Angry Samoans from Canada, or the Canadian version of the Angry Samoans, and have been subject to lots of misunderstandings. So perhaps we should start out by just asking you guys give us an example of what kind of misunderstandings and misinterpretations that you've had to go through.
Well, it's like the place where we come from, Victoria, is this nice, cozy little town in a cozy little country, and full of these sort of armchair athlete type of guy. Eh?
Old people.
Well, armchair athletes is a nice way. The guy that
jocks, you mean?
No. This is a guy that doesn't even have the initiative to be a jock. He sits in his chair and pretends that he thinks about being a jock. And we see a lot of things happen around our town that. Like, take our song East Indian, for instance.
Okay.
It was a typical example, okay. We drove by this high school one day, and this kid from a high school had painted punk rock as East Indian on a wall. And East Indians are the hated class in Canada. There's a good percentage of the population, and they take jobs away from other people in the working class, and that always causes strife and stuff in the society, eh? But okay, what we saw there was like this guy had just said in one blanket statement, he hates punk rock, he hates East Indian, so punk rock is East Indian. So what we did was we say, we'll take a song like that and we'll say, well, we'll take all the things that people hate about East Indians and hate about punk rockers, and you can parallel them together, eh? Like East Indians, they like to live in a community by themselves because they get harassed a lot by other members of society, so do punk rockers.
Right.
So we took the things of the East Indians, their little idiosyncrasies, and built it up of a song talking about punk rockers. But do people take it that way?
No.
Never. No, here we are, the exploited from Canada. Sorry about that.
So in other words, people unfortunately took it at face value and thought you guys were like taking a serious racist reactionary position on East Indians.
It's like we're trying to act like a mirror or something like that for the other really intelligent, wonderful people that live in our country and everything. That they're from the. Oh, this is hard to describe.
You're talking about the working class.
Yeah, we like to say like this is what we see them do. We have songs like one song, "Kill the Hosers." It's about this new thing, a fad. Bob and Doug McKenzie came out. Did you guys ever get that? No. Well, anyway, it's like they come onto this comedy show and they drink beer and tell jokes about raping Eskimos and stuff like that. Eh? Well, we say that's what a lot of the people we see are like. Well, this is our presentation of you.
That's what a lot of Canadians.
All they can say is drink
Canadian.
A beer, rape an Eskimo, cash your welfare check. They scream and yell at the government does this, does that to them, and then they're there every month. Give me my welfare check, man. Stuff like that. And what we want to do is we want to act like a pool of water or something where they can stand there and look at themselves and hopefully realize
see their own reactionary
grotesque
values
ignorance or something like that.
So is that? But the only problem is that the audience that's going to hear this album is not going to be those people. Right?
Well, actually, once we played a show here last night in the Babuhay Gardens there, and we got taken from the point of view we like to be taken from, a tongue-in-cheek type of affair or something like that. People tend to see the humor, and I suppose some of our songs are a little raspy, a little blunt. It leaves there's too much left to the imagination sometimes, but people down here are nice. They don't take it the way that some of the people in Canada take it, because I guess they consider that we're sort of hitting below the belt or something like that. We're laughing at them for the wrong reasons. They're proud and.
Well, we have our own bands here that like the Meatmen and the Angry Samoans, so that people have a reference point.
Yeah, well, it's been brought out before, yeah.
So maybe you could. Well, first of all, you guys have been around for like
about 2 years now.
About 2 years now, and only now have you actually come down to the States and gotten some recognition a little bit.
We have a lot of friction trying to push things around because we have to actually sit down with somebody and spend 45 minutes explaining and apologizing, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, you misunderstood that. This is really the way it is." And then they go, okay, we're sorry, we'll do something. And it's hard. So finally we got to the point where we were offered a show here, and we decided, well, let's go on holidays. Let's play a show and meet people and actually do something for ourselves. If nobody else is going to do it for us, we might as well get our butts in gear, So we figured we'd come down here, and it's working out very well. The people are very friendly.
So maybe you could discuss a couple of the songs on your LP that have really funny titles, like I Am My Own God.
Okay, I'm My Own God is the only serious song on the record. That's the only song where we let our own personal beliefs intermingle with our music. We put a lot of thought into that song. Originally we wanted the song to be called I'm My Own Dog, and it would be I am my own dog, and then the chorus would go, I can piss and shit wherever I want. It's okay. Because I'm my own dog. And okay, I'll skip the rest of that song.
Yeah, we get the general idea. So.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, okay. So
they swear on the radio in Canada.
So let me ask you about this Religious Bumfugs song. Is that sort of like, do you have anything equivalent to the Moral Majority up there in Canada?
Yeah, very, very strong movement. And they're not like, most of it comes, it's like a washover from down in the States. What happens is they have the 700 Club, and shows like that are aired quite heavily. And they'll start their own local shows on that stuff and bring it up. And then once the Christian religion, or not the Christian religion, let's say the church, that's a totally separate thing there.
Yeah.
The organized churches, it starts to get involved with it, and they have to exploit things. And then you'll get the other religious organizations will feel left out, and they'll bring it in. They have big Satan worshiping cult in Victoria.
Really? So there's a lot of religious propaganda in the air up there. Anyway, we're kind of running short on time because we do have so many interviews to do tonight. But is there anything that you guys would like to say as a final, or anything you'd like to sum up with about any of your experiences or whatever?
Your turn.
Is there a label out there that would like to maybe...
No, just kidding.
Well, I would like to say that this is a great album they put out, and I think that any distributor would be stupid not to take it. That's what I'll say. So.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.